Friends,
I'm going to get that skillet, getting it warm so we won't have to wait.
let me get you up situated just a second. We're going to be making something live for y'all today.
You're right back.
Hang on, let me get the technical stuff going. Let's see. How are y'all on this Sunday? Cold Sunday for Texas. Let's see. Okay. All right, guys. We are going to be making some creamy chicken noodle. Man, that is bright too. Let's see. Ooh, I don't know how I can fix it. We're going to be making some creamy chicken noodle soup. And Chris makes this recipe, and it is super, super delicious. And it's a little bit time consuming, but it is worth it. So,
I'm going to go ahead and get the vegetables going.
okay. The first thing, it's really cold here in Texas. And we've been having a little bit of sickness. And so when you're sick, you want chicken noodle, right? And so the first thing that we do is we had a package of, you can see our chicken is boiling in just this big old pot. And we have 2 breasts that have the bone and the skin and all that. And you have your package of thighs or legs. And it's been boiling for a while. And then what are you doing?
I got about 6 carrots that are peeled, and 2 small onions, and about 6 sticks of celery that and put a little bit of olive oil in there. I don't use butter. And I'm gonna cook these till they get about halfway soft. The chicken has been boiling before we started, so we're fixing to pull it out and put it on the board there to start cooling so we can debone it. And then what I do to start this broth stuff, I like to use this, like I said, she said, with the chicken with the bone in it. But I use
You want bone broth. If you don't want to do that, get you some bone broth at your store.
So anyways, I use, after I boil this, I keep the water, and I'll put, I'm fixing to pull the chicken out, and I use a bag of medium egg noodles. You get them anywhere, just, and I'm going to cook my noodles in this broth that I made with this chicken. So while your vegetables are getting soft, you go ahead and get your chicken done, and you turn the fire down. And we're going to put that meat on a cutting board or on something here to cool so you can handle it.
Here, use that pan that's in the stove. Am I the only one that stores things in their stove and they're not using it? I don't think so. Now, listen. Whenever you make chicken soup, use something boil your chicken with the skin and the bone. And then even if you want to, you can take a little mallet and you can crack your bone, and then you can have bone broth. So it's more healthy. Chris has been a little under the weather. And so this is really what we want when it's cold. It was 19 degrees last night, and it's supposed to get down to 14 tonight. And we don't like that. And so we've been having a lot of sickness, and so hopefully this will make him better. So, this is thighs and 2 breasts, and they're done. And so we're just going to let that cool before we debone it. I need to show y'all something. So I got this, Chris in my stocking gave me this peeler. And you just put it on your finger like that and peel. And I love it. It was for, I did all the carrots with it. And I kept it out so I could show y'all. But did you tell them how many carrots and stuff? It was a pound of carrots?
No, yeah.
Okay.
About 6 carrots. And also I didn't tell them that before we finish, I chopped up 1 bushel or look, 1 batch of parsley. We're gonna add that, and we're gonna put that in here in just a minute. After it starts getting soft. But I'm fixing to go ahead and keep this fire on low.
Well, I got the chicken out, so now he's
Got the chicken out. I'm gonna put the egg noodles in and let them cook
in
till
that
they're about almost completely soft, like you would normally want them. And then we're gonna turn the fire off, and we're gonna add some other stuff. You'll see.
This has this little cover. He got me a lot of neat little gadgets. It's not really a snap. He got me a lot of little gadgets in my stocking. Let me show you some more stuff he got me. I wanted kitchen stuff. This was all in my stocking. We have a really neat store here in Texas called House of Blades, and it has nothing to do. It has everything to do with sharp stuff or knives or whatever. And this is a corn. The lighting is terrible in here. See the corn? And you can do your corn. And then this is you can get your seed out with your avocados, peaches, anything that has a seed. It's sharp right there, and then you can get the seed. And then this little deal's got a tablespoon, teaspoon, and then just a little scraper. So wasn't that a good stocking stuffer? Besides some other stuff you put in there.
Teresa says she's watching from West Virginia. Hello.
Hi, Teresa.
And Catherine Cooper says it sounds good. She's freezing. So.
What's y'all's temperature? Our temperature today is like 30. What was it? 34?
About 32 for the high or something, and then it's going to get down to
14.
Yeah, it's pretty cold.
I think it was 14 tonight, which is cold for Texas. And it was so weird yesterday. We got up, and Chris and I actually went to breakfast. We went to go eat breakfast, and it was nice and warm. And when we came home, we did some things outside because we knew the cold front was coming in. And we've been remodeling our bathroom. If you follow us, you know last live we talked about our bathroom, how we've been remodeling it. So for 4 days we've been remodeling our bathroom. But we took off today because it's Sunday and we're just tired of it. But so we were doing some things, and I was running around outside, and I was barefooted because it was 63. And it was nice. And we come back in, and we were working, and my mom calls. She just lives across the field here. And she said, it's hit. And so I went outside, and sure enough, it had hit. And it got cold. We got a little stove going in there. So, let's see.
Okay, something else that we put in this soup.
Let me go get my glasses so I can read
There
those comments.
is black pepper, cayenne pepper, and there is a little bit of garlic powder. And then I usually like, when the vegetable starts getting really close to being soft, I'll put just a little bit of minced garlic, fresh garlic in there, and when I put the parsley in there. So I'm gonna let the noodles get going and keep watching this. I guess she can debone the chicken, or we can do it together.
It needs to cool a little bit longer. You can leave the cayenne pepper / red pepper, whatever kind of red pepper you want to use. You can leave that out if you don't like it, but it really does add. It's not hot, but it just kind of gives it just a tiny little kick. Okay, let's see. Still can't see with my glasses on. Cooking with, what does that say?
Cooking with Shay.
Cooking with Shay. Watching from Mississippi. It's, did she say how much degrees?
38.
38. Well, we're just a little bit under you. Okay. So, we're going to be cold for today and tomorrow, and then it'll warm up to the 50s, and then back next weekend be cold again. So, anyway, you going to go ahead and do it?
Yeah.
And these thighs are boneless, skinless. That's what I had gotten on sale.
Oh, they're boneless?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
That makes it easy.
Yeah, it does.
I think I got that whole package for about $4. Here, I'll help you. Or put it in this bowl. Or just leave it in that.
Yeah, I'm just going to leave it in here.
So, our son Christopher and his wife, they got back from Alabama. yesterday. They'd gone up there for the week for Christmas, and they got back late last night. So he'll be coming over in a little bit. He's wanting some chicken soup too. He knows Daddy makes good chicken noodle soup. So, anyway, we've been working on this bathroom. I'm so excited. So, in the 4 days we've worked on it, we've gutted it. And this is our master bath. We've gutted it. We've fixed some places in the floor that we wanted to fix. Put new flooring down. And then we painted the ceiling. And we painted the walls. Textured the walls because they were slick walls. Textured the walls. And then painted the walls. And then he put tile down on the floor. So, we still have to set the toilet, tear out the shower, and then we're putting a beautiful a footed tub in. I'm so excited about it. We've already bought it. It's in the building out there, the shed. And we just need some more energy and some more time to get everything done. So, oh my goodness, you are talking today. Marcia. Hi, Marcia. In Oklahoma. How are y'all? I haven't seen y'all in a while. Let's see. 31 degrees. Feels like 25, yeah? Oh, somebody from New York. Oh, goodness. I'm glad you got us live, too. 17 degrees. Wow. I bet, is that in the daytime? That's probably even colder at night. In Missouri, it's 21. Sounds like it's cold all over on my hair. Thank you so much. I didn't even fix it, y'all. Just washed it last night, put it in the ponytail. My hair's natural curly. 3 degrees last night in Colorado. Oh. Teresa says, my husband did farmhouse bath. Oh, yes. 14 in Missouri. Goodness. Thanks, Marcia. We hope to get to feeling better, too. Actually, I'm fine. It's just Chris. He's been under the weather. It's going around, though. You know what? Half of our church is sick. Just the way it is right now. When my son and Kennedy, my daughter-in-law, was up there, they said everybody up there was sick.
I think we had too much chicken.
So, do we?
Yeah.
Well, you know what? If we do got too much chicken, let's just put some in a bag and we can freeze it. And we can have it for something else.
Okay.
We can make chicken salad with it.
Okay.
We love chicken salad. We make homemade chicken salad. It's delicious. So we'll just put it in a baggie and we'll make chicken salad later on tomorrow for lunch. You can just stick it in here and we'll shred it some more tomorrow. So just put in here how much you think you don't need. So yesterday we went to lunch, or we went to breakfast. You can put that much in there?
Yeah.
I don't think that's enough to make chicken salad. Might have to add some. We don't ever usually eat breakfast out, but we did yesterday morning. It was nice. We left the kids asleep. Caleb had a friend over, and Babe was sleeping in, and we got up and snuck out and went to breakfast. That was fun. So I'm debating whether to make cornbread or just have crackers. Christopher's going to want cornbread, but everybody else is fine with crackers. What do you want me to do?
Doesn't matter. I like crackers, so.
I think I'll just be lazy and just do crackers. What kind of crackers do y'all like with your soup? The only kind of crackers Chris likes are these right here. We grew up eating cream premium, but this is what he likes. And actually, now that I've been eating these, they're better. So, anyway, so he's sauteing these. Let me bring y'all over here and let y'all see. He's sauteing these vegetables. And he's got the noodles going. And he'll cook the noodles about halfway.
About 7, yeah, almost, because we're going to put all that stuff together in a minute. I'm about to add the parsley because these carrots are I like mine a little, I don't like mine soggy in my soup.
Mushy?
So, yeah. So we'll go ahead and add the parsley and let it cook down. It kind of makes it gives it a flavor that you don't, if you don't have it in there, you'll notice it, but I think it makes it pretty too. Nothing wrong with pretty soup, right?
I want to show y'all something since y'all are all on here. Let me see how I flip this. I want to show y'all my Christmas present from my kids. It's my favorite Christmas present. Let me go this way. You'll have to excuse our house because, like I said, we're remodeling. And I've got a toilet sitting right there. So let me turn on my light. Look at that. She got a big canvas made for me. And I love it. That's my beautiful babies. That was back in May last year. So we'll go back in there and get busy. That's my favorite Christmas present. I got a lot of Christmas presents. What about y'all? What was your favorite Christmas present, Chris?
Probably my new Bible.
Yeah, I got him a
Study Bible that I like to use for teaching Sunday school. So, and then I got some good fishing lures. Always like that.
Oh, we got him the mystery box. Have y'all ever heard of that?
Mystery tackle box.
It's a mystery tackle box. I know they have a subscription, but at Walmart you can just buy it, and you don't know what's in it. And he really liked that. Okay, let me go back to where y'all was. See what y'all are saying. Zesta, yeah, Zesta is better. Alicia. Thank you. You enjoy watching us so much. Thank you, Hannah. No soggy vegetables, no. Thank you on the beautiful picture. Thank you, thank you. I think so, but my papi used to say this, and I always laugh when I read it. Or when I remember it. He's gone now, but he would say, every mama crow thinks that her baby crow is the blackest. Isn't that true? Every mama thinks their kid is the best. So, now the secret to this is you use heavy whipping cream. Yep. Secret. Now I will link in the comment section when this video is over. I will link the original video that goodness, it's probably an older video, a year or two ago. But we've tweaked it kind of since then, how we like it. And we probably will continue to do that. But, so, if you watch that one, it'll be a shorter video and it won't be all this bisting. And,
I'm fixing to go ahead and drop this and kill the fire for a minute.
Okay. But I'll pin it for y'all.
Egg noodles are about there, close. And I'm going to go ahead and put the vegetables in here. We're going to make the roux real quick. And we might have got too much water. I don't know. I'm afraid when we dump all this in there and the chicken and everything else is going to be too much.
We'll get some out. You can always add it.
I can always put it back in. Let me get something.
You can always add it. You can't take it out. When I tell y'all this is the best chicken noodle soup you'll ever eat, if you ever make it, you will believe me then. We got this from somebody we watched, and then we kind of tweaked it to our liking. So you took out about 4 cups.
Yeah, of broth and stuff.
So let me show them how much you have in your pot. And the noodles have already been cooking in there. And you know, noodles will soak up.
Yeah, we can always add it back in a minute. I'm gonna clean the skillet
So
real
it's
quick.
probably, I would say that pot's about half full.
I'm gonna clean this real quick. We're gonna make the roux in it.
Yeah, and the roux is kind of like what you would make homemade gravy. If you know how to make homemade gravy, if you do not know how to make homemade gravy, don't be scared. It's not hard. A lot of people are scared to make homemade gravy, but it is so easy. And roux, I think, is just a fancy word for the sauce, the gravy that we're going to do. Whew, I think we got this hot house too hot. We actually have our window open because when we have that wood stove going, it sometimes gets so warm. So let's see.
All right, I'm fixing to turn this back on, and I'm gonna melt 5 tablespoons of butter. You're gonna use 1/4 of a cup of flour, and then just maybe a hair more to need a knife to make this roux, and then we're gonna dump that roux to make this soup creamy, and then it will. It just won't. I like it because it's not watery.
How much butter are you using? About
It
4?
is 5 tablespoons.
5 tablespoons. Teresa, I don't remember if I have the recipe listed on that previous video, but we're telling you as we go. So basically, you start out with your chicken. You boil your chicken. If you want all white meat, you can do that, or if you want all dark meat, we like a mixture. Save your broth. Cook your egg noodles in that broth. And then as far as the liquid's concerned, it's kind of preference for because I tell you, those egg noodles, they drink up the juice.
Yeah, they absorb all of your moisture.
So as far as, and when we boiled our chicken, we put some garlic, some 3,
here's what it kind of looks like before you add. We can go ahead and add
we
the
put
chicken.
3 bay leaves.
Yeah, 3 bay
We
leaves.
seasoned the, while we were doing that.
That's kind of what it looks like before you make the roux and add in the whipping
Just
cream.
like kind of watery, like
make
you
it-
would get at a restaurant.
Yeah, that's what normal chicken noodle soup kind of looks like to me.
Yeah.
Broth with noodles and vegetables.
But we want it creamy.
So I'm gonna go ahead and it ain't gonna hurt. I'm gonna go ahead and put this chicken in here too.
Okay, and then, but as far as measurements, you need to go by measurements for your roux. Okay, but everything else, but don't leave that parsley out. It makes it pretty, and it does kind of give it a distinct taste. It's hard to explain that. And then we used a whole pound of carrots, about 4 or 5 celery, 2 onions. In the previous video, we used 1 onion. So just kind of whatever you feel. But we'll show you how to do the roux. So he's starting out with 5 tablespoons of butter.
Yeah, and when the butter gets melted.
Let me get you close so y'all can see real good.
We're almost there. This is 1/4 cup of flour. It's going to take a little more than 1/4, but since you're making a white gravy, I'm not no expert cook, but I just know that you're not going to cook your flour as long. You're going to cook it long enough to get the flour taste out, but don't cook it till it's starting to get brown. So I'm going to go ahead and add it. You just cook it until it gets the flour taste out. You don't want to cook it till
Don't brown
it turns brown.
Don't brown it, because you don't want a brown gravy. You
don't
want
want
it
a
to
brown roux. You're not
Yeah.
making like a gumbo or something like that. And I think I got too much, but we're going to add a little more flour to get it lumpy.
Got too much butter,
Much
just
butter.
add some more flour.
Yeah. So it may end up to being about a half, because I'm making more than the normal recipe, because the kids are coming over, and
And I'll tell you what, this is really, really good left over the next day.
Oh yeah.
But those noodles will suck up that juice, and so you don't want it to be having it juicy is a plus because it's good the next day, and you don't want it to be dry. You don't want to add water. You know, it's better to add cream or broth or something like that if you're gonna warm it up.
All right, you can show them that. That's kind of how it. See how it's getting thick and lumpy, and you've got all that butter pretty much incorporated up into there. And I'm gonna cook it probably about 3 minutes, 2 to 3 minutes before, just to get the flour taste out. And then we're gonna add 2 cups of milk. And that's
Regular milk.
Just regular milk. That's gonna be your base for your roux. That's gonna thicken that, and then when you add the heavy whipping cream in there, that sets it off. So we're almost there. About another 30 seconds, I'll pour that. I don't know. What do you think? It's about right.
I think so.
All right, we're going to add this cold milk. Just 2 cups of milk.
And you can put a little garlic in there, garlic powder. Did you put garlic in?
Yes.
You did. We did that when we did the meat. Yeah.
No, when I did we did a little bit in the meat, but I used fresh garlic with the vegetables.
Okay.
I told them that.
Okay. I
You
wasn't
heard
listening.
that, as usual.
Hey, just because you're not feeling good.
Hey, isn't that a crying shame? If you don't feel good, she makes you come in here and cook.
No, I'm helping. We cook together.
Yeah, I help a lot. She's been doing a lot of helping, hasn't she?
I tell you, I've been handing him the towels, and I've been.
You have not either.
Yeah, we've been doing that bathroom. I've been handing you stuff, carrying stuff out to the truck, and handing him a tool. Yep.
Okay, this is fixing to start
It's
getting
getting
thick.
thicker. Yep. See how easy that is? That's why I say don't be scared. And then if you make this when you're sick, or you make it for someone else when they're sick, it'll be their favorite chicken noodle soup ever.
Okay.
I promise you.
That's about the thickness I like it right there. You get any thicker, then it'll I'll have to pour this like this. You ain't gonna be able to see, but
Practically gravy, pretty much.
yeah, that's what it kind of looks like. But once you add it to your juices that you've already got there, and then I usually do a bigger one of these, I believe.
So you're going to
I'm
use
do
two?
yeah.
Okay.
Come on. Oops, getting it everywhere. Yeah, 2 pints. This is a pint.
So use it as a quart.
Yeah.
And I think in our last video, we used to measure 1 cup and all of that, but you can't get it too
Okay.
rich and group. Yeah, see, we didn't need that broth that you took out, but we might need it for tomorrow.
We may add a little bit of it to it before we're done and it cools down. But here's what it looks like on top now. You can see the creaminess and goodness. But as you incorporate this and let it get back to stirring and in there and let it bring it back to a small simmer, and then let it sit for a minute or two, then it will be on like chicken bone.
Yeah.
That right there.
That'll cure what ails you.
I hope so.
Hopefully.
And then we just, like I said, I like crackers. My oldest boy likes cornbread.
He's not going to get cornbread. I'm
whatever.
sorry.
But it's very easy. Now, I will tell you, this ain't no fast soup.
No.
If you want to,
Especially if you cook your own chicken, because we started that an hour ago.
Yeah, we just let it boil while we was doing something else. But it's well worth the time, in my opinion, because it even eats better, like she said, the next day.
I think tomorrow it's better because it kind of gets all of the flavors mixed together. Like, I'm going to save this. I'll just put some saran wrap on this, or I'll put it in a jar, and I'll save this. And then tomorrow, when we want leftovers, we can add some of this, and it won't be dry. Because like I told y'all 3 or 4 times now, those noodles just soak it up. Did you use the whole bag of noodles this time?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. We used to be, I don't know. The other videos are going to be a little bit different, but, as you make things over and over and over, you just kind of do it your way that you learn.
This kitchen's a mess.
Well, that means we've been doing good things in here.
Well,
It don't take long. It'll be, once it comes to a good simmer, it's ready. And so really your longest part is making your chicken. And I don't see, like if you really wanted to be fast at it, you could probably use canned chicken and just use a really good broth. Where we live here in Texas, I can go to Walmart and I can get a good bone broth. And so you could cheat and do that and it would cut your time down, but hey, if you're going to go this much trouble, might as well do it all the way right?
it's pretty much done. You just, I guess if you want to let it get, I mean, it's probably already scalding, but.
Yeah, just let it kind of cook together the stuff, so.
Well, hope y'all enjoyed that.
That's it. Easy peasy. Seems lengthy, but it's not. So, all right, guys. We hope y'all enjoyed this little video, this little Sunday video. We usually do it on the way to church on Sunday morning, but we didn't get to do that today. So, but until next time, y'all keep looking to the east. We'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye. If I can stop it. Oh, goodness. There you go.